Hello, and welcome back. We're once again in BeamNG Drive, and today we're doing something a little different. We have Phoneix Pike, which this is a new map. It's still under construction, still in progress. But Camus is making this, and they released a preview for the Patreon backers. So we're gonna give this a try. I know it's a fun little racetrack, and we're just going to go. We have our Vivos chair here, and let's give this a shot. Now, of course, we have the whole full sim rig in here. I'm going to stay in third person view because I know some people have talked about. Alrighty, well that's one way to start this. As I was saying, we're going to stay in third person. I know some people have mentioned in the past whenever I did sim racing in first person view that some people get motion sick or just don't like it as much. So today we'll stay in third person. We're not trying to race. And I have not used this sim rig too much. Wow. I've not used this sim rig too much in BeamNG. And I have definitely not used it on any sort of map with this kind of crazy banking. And it is wild just having it just move around even when I'm not moving, just having it move because the car's tilting like that. And those are some crazy transitions. Alright, we got through there. So, as I said, this is still a work in progress. From my understanding, at this point, basically just the track is done, as well as some really gorgeous looking fall trees. It's getting to be about that time here. So it's fun to see all the fall colors on this. But I believe there's supposed to be a lot, like an old city, and some other stuff that will be a part of this map. But for now, we just have this track, and this is a wild track. I don't know if I've seen any other tracks. I guess like Spieler's we're gonna head left here. Spieler's Solar Speedway kind of has some banks, but I don't even think they're this big, and they definitely don't have transitions that quick. But this thing is all crazy banking, high speed. And I could see this being a lot of fun, especially you get a few people that, I mean, there's going to have to be a few people that can drive. Holy crap. Get a little bit of air there. Oh, we will go to first person to get through this loop. Alright. Power through. But yeah, there's not a lot of room for passing somebody on this track, so maybe it'll be better suited for time trials. But if you have some good racers, maybe you'll be able to do some side-by-side racing on this. Oh, looks like we got a corkscrew. We'll go back to first person here. Alrighty, I'm glad the motion rig doesn't go all the way upside down. Oh, looks like we're going through another one. Oh, almost didn't have the speed to stay planted. Okay. Through a nice little tunnel here. I like the lighting. And that is a steep wall ride, basically. Alrighty, we'll wind our way up. Looks like we're at the top of that little bit there, so I imagine we should straighten out soon. There we go. Alright, we're maxing out the top speed of this car. Right into another high banked turn. And the turns are not hard in this because they're so banked, but the transitions are really what's hard to keep control. And now we're merging back to where we split off before. Maybe we'll try one more lap. I think we should be getting near the start-finish line here soon. Try one more lap and go the other direction this time. But yeah, I mean, you can see I don't have to turn hardly at all on these bank turns, but trying to maintain grip during those transitions where it's just switching side to side, it is so easy, as you saw at the beginning, to just lose grip. And then once you lose a grip, you start sliding, and it's so hard to recover. We got another one right there. Let off the gas a little bit just to make sure I didn't lose it. Alright, so that was a full lap going on the left path. We'll try it again with the right path this time. Hopefully, I don't even want to say the word, because if I say it, I definitely will. So, yes, we will just keep going, and we'll try the right side this time. Oh! So the words I didn't want to say were hopefully don't wreck. But we are just going to hit insert right there and start going. And like I said, it's all about those transitions. It's so easy to, that transition, it just makes the car a little bit lighter, and then you can brake traction, and then it's all over from there. So definitely would be a fun track to try to, really dial in and get some, get some good quick time trial times on. And definitely a lot of room for improvement on my driving, but we know that. We know I'm not the world's greatest driver. Although I do have to say, the other day, Jimmy Broadbent came into my server during his live stream, and we did a race, and I did beat him. So, at least in that one tiny little instance, I was a better driver than Jimmy Broadbent. Now, in all other, ways that you want to measure it, he absolutely destroys me. But for that one race, what can I say? I beat him. It was a lot of fun. So, I believe this path here does not have any, any loops or corkscrews, no inversions. So, if you have, and that's where the other, the loop track merges back in. So you can do this with a little bit slower cars, not have to worry about not having the speed for the loops. But, I mean, I think the loops are fun, just require, a car that's good enough, and I guess skill that's good enough. Alrighty. Got a few more turns here, and we will wrap it up back to the start-finish line here. Alright. Come in low. Transition to, let's see, and that's that little bit right there. And hit the brakes, hit the e-brake. So, as I said, map is still a work in progress. Map's going to come out in stages. And it can be driven in both directions. So, if you want to get this map yourself, I'm going to come over here. There is the link. Let me pull up closer and change the view. So, patreon.com/Camus. And if you notice, I'm on the awesome people list. Along with Komodo, Jane Baby, Mr. Yeed, bunch of people. So, good maps. I'm always a fan of supporting wonderful, wonderful map creators. Camus certainly is one. And I'm excited to see where this ends up. So we're going to just zoom out above so you can get a feel for the scale of this map. I mean, you can see the windy track, and basically where there's trees is where the track is going through, and there's a lot more even beyond that. A nice little lake down there as well. So I'm excited to see what all gets added into this. And yeah, I can't wait to try this in multiplayer because I'm pretty sure it'll be pure chaos. I don't know if there's not going to be like an airport or something over here, or we got something going on here. All sorts of stuff. Obviously, this has not been touched yet, just rough terrain. So, we'll see where it all ends up. But for now, I suggest go support Camus, go support all of the great map makers, because they are what make this game an amazing game. And that's going to be it for me. I'll have a link down below for the Patreon. Check it out. Don't forget to do the like and subscribe thing. If you have any maps that you want to see me check out, let me know. If you have any games you want to see me play on the sim rig, let me know. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good one. Peace.